Hello, everybody, and a massive welcome back to the John Louis Memory School. Get ready because today we are going to learn a little piece of real-life magic. Seriously, it's the secret that scientists and, even treasure hunters use to find hidden riches inside what looks like just ordinary rocks. Let's get ready for an awesome adventure.
Okay, so let's start with a puzzle. Imagine you've got this huge mountain of dirt, right? Just a giant pile of sand and crushed up rock. And, somewhere deep inside that messy pile, there are these tiny, precious little specks of gold. So, how in the world would you find them? It sounds totally impossible, doesn't it? Kind of like finding one specific grain of sand on a whole beach? Well, what if I told you there's a super clever trick to solve this?
And the best part is, you don't need some complicated machine or, a magic wand. Nope, the secret to finding this treasure uses two of the simplest things on planet Earth, crushed up rocks and plain old water. That is it. Are you ready to learn how this incredible magic trick actually works? Come on, let's go.
So, how does this all work? Well, the entire trick, the whole thing, it's based on one simple idea we're going to call the heavy versus light secret. That's it. This one single principle that some things are just naturally heavier than others is the absolute key to separating the treasure from the trash.
Now, the fancy scientific name for our little secret is specific gravity difference. But don't let the big words scare you. This is all about density, basically how heavy something is for its size. The valuable metal we're after, which we call ore, is super dense and super heavy. And all that useless sand and rock, which has the funny name gangue, well, it's not dense at all. It's really light.
Okay, let's picture it like a boxing match. In this corner, we have the heavyweights. This is our valuable ore, the metal we actually want. It's dense, it's powerful, and it sinks right to the ground like a champion. And in the other corner, we have the lightweights. This is the gangue, all the useless sand and soil. It's not dense at all, so the slightest little push makes it fly away. You know who wins this fight? The heavy ore every single time.
All right, now that we know the secret, let's see the magic actually happen. We are about to begin what I love to call the Great Rock Car Wash. And it's pretty much exactly what it sounds like. We're going to give these rocks a really good cleaning to find that treasure hiding inside.
The whole process is as easy as 1, 2, 3. First, we crush, then we wash, and finally, we separate. Let's take a closer look at each step, shall we?
Step 1 is crush. Just imagine taking all those big chunky rocks and throwing them into a giant blender. Whirr, crunch! We grind them and we smash them until they become this fine powder, kind of like sand or even flour. We have to do this, you see, to free all those tiny little bits of treasure from the rock they're trapped inside.
Okay, step 2, wash. Now, this is where the real fun begins. We take that rock powder and we hit it with a super powerful stream of water. Whoosh. The official name for this process, by the way, is hydraulic washing, because hydraulic is just a fancy word that means using water to do work. The water is basically our separating machine.
And now for step 3, the magic moment. Separate. As that water rushes over the powder, what do you think happens to our lightweight gangue? Remember, it's not strong or heavy at all. The water just picks it right up and, poof, it gets washed away just like that. Bye-bye, useless dirt.
But what about our heavyweight champion, the valuable ore? Oh, it's way too heavy and dense for a little stream of water to push around. So while all that light gangue is getting washed away, the heavy ore particles just sink straight to the bottom and stay right where they are, just waiting for us to come and collect them. Victory!
So, after our Great Rock Car Wash is all finished and all that dusty, useless gangue is gone, what are we left with? It's time to behold the hidden treasure we've finally uncovered.
This method is perfect for finding some amazing things. We get hematite, that's a heavy ore that gives us the iron we need for steel in our buildings and cars. We also find cassiterite, which gives us the tin for cans. And of course, the most famous one of all, gold. That's super heavy, super shiny stuff used in everything from jewelry to electronics.
So have you ever seen someone in an old movie, swishing a pan in a river looking for gold? Well, that's our Great Rock Car Wash just in miniature. They're using the river water to wash away the light sand and leave the heavy gold behind. It's the exact same idea.
Okay, team, you have learned the secret. You have seen the process. So now it is time for the rapid-fire memory quiz to see if you have truly become a master of the Great Rock Car Wash. Are you ready? Let's do it.
First question coming at you. What is that big, secret idea that makes this whole thing possible?
What's the real magic behind the magic trick?
That's right, it's density. The simple fact that the treasure is heavy and all the junk is light. Excellent, let's keep it rolling.
Question number 2. What's that funny-sounding science word for all the useless sand and soil and rock that gets washed away?
Yes, you got it. It's Ganga, and it's pronounced just like a gang of friends. G-A-N-G-U. Awesome job. Okay, final question. What is the official scientific name for our great rock car wash? What would a chemist call this whole process?
The answer is hydraulic washing. Remember, hydraulic just means you're using water to get the job done. You totally nailed it. Fantastic work, everyone. You answered all the questions, and you have officially mastered this topic. That means you are a memory master. And a huge thank you to the John Lewis Memory School for these amazing and, let's be honest, fun ways to learn.
And before you go, I've got one final thought to leave with you. Think about your kitchen at home. Can you think of any tool or maybe a machine that you use that also separates things based on whether they're heavy or light using this exact same principle of density?
Let us know your brilliant ideas down in the comments below. Thank you so much for joining us for this explainer. We will see you for our next adventure. Bye for now.